What's up, gang? I haven't done one of these in a long time. I think the last time I did it was like 10 years ago. So I wanted to do a little update on all my gear. A lot of things have changed in the last 10 years. Some of the stuff I still have, and most of the stuff I do not have anymore. To start out with, the guitar I play the most is the Squier Pawn Shop in this blonde cream color with an upgraded pick guard. It used to have a black pick guard, but I put this tortoiseshell pick guard on it, which is a lot stronger than the original one, and it looks a lot cooler. This is probably my favorite guitar right now. It does need some upgrades. It just has the stock humbucker here and the stock single coil in the neck here. It is a push-pull, so I can make this pickup into a single coil and then back into a humbucker. Then it has this three-way switch here. Not much to it, just the volume and the switcher, and I usually stay on the bridge humbucker anyway, so I do plan on upgrading this. Maybe a new bridge, obviously new pickups, and some better tuners up at the top. If you have any recommendations on what I should put in here, I'm looking for kind of a high gain pickup in the bridge here, and I'm definitely not sure what to do in the neck, so if you have any suggestions, just leave them down in the comments. My second favorite guitar is this 2010 Fender Squier here. I originally bought this off of Facebook, but when I originally bought this, it had 3 single coils, and I upgraded to just the humbucker and the bridge here because I don't use much other than just the bridge pickups. It's got the single volume knob there. I can't remember what pickup this is. I'll have to maybe see if I can find that out. It's nothing too special, but it is pretty high gain, and this guitar rips. I have this in drop C. This is kind of my heavier guitar, and I can sing a little better in the key of C, so that's why I keep it here. I do eventually want to upgrade these tuners as well because they're kind of just the stock, but they are a little better than that last guitar I just showed you. Again, this guitar rips, and I love this bad boy. Now this third guitar is a 2001 Stagemaster Squier. I bought this also on Facebook Marketplace, and it was a mess. It had a lot of like corrosion, and everything was just nasty, so I ended up tearing it apart, taking the tuners off, the pickups out. I still haven't removed these, everything. I just gutted this. I do plan on, hopefully in the near future, upgrading everything. I think it'll be cool with this blue color to have gold hardware. So like gold knobs, a gold bridge, gold tuners up here. Not real gold, but just like a color gold. I think it would be cool with these. Again, I don't know what to put in here for the humbucker or the single coil, so if you do have any recommendations, maybe leave them down below. I usually end up blocking all my bridges because I don't really use whammy bars, so I'll probably end up blocking this bridge too. I love the color on this guitar. I haven't really been able to play it, again because when I bought it, it was pretty messed up, but hopefully in the near future I can get some money to upgrade this bad boy and get it into circulation with my other guitars. Now this guitar, you might have seen in my last video if you checked that one out. It's an Ibanez Artist Series 7-string. I used this guy in a band I had, Rareview, for a while, and this thing rips. I do want to change out the pickups in this. It's just the stock pickups and they're getting a little old. I do also have to take this to the shop because I'm getting some buzzing up here when I play. I think maybe the frets need to be leveled a little bit or something. Other than that, this guitar is great. It's pretty lightweight. It's my one and only 7-string. It's got some damage on it from playing live and stuff, but other than that, she's a beauty, and I'd love for her to get back into a good playing position again because I haven't played 7-string in a while. And I believe this is tuned to standard 7-string. I love this guy. Now this is probably one of the most expensive guitars in the collection. It's technically my girlfriend's, but I end up playing it a lot. I love playing acoustic guitar. I write a lot of my songs acoustically, so I'll start out on acoustic and then take it to recording where I'll add distortion or whatever it needs. For anyone wondering, this is the 11-4E model. I don't really know what that means, but it's a beautiful guitar. It sounds great. You can hear it in some of my covers, and I might end up writing a song or two in the future with it. I love this guitar, and I'm glad my girlfriend has it so I can play it because my acoustic is absolute garbage. And lastly, for guitars, this is my bass, Fogio guitar. I did a review on this on my channel if you guys want to check that out. I'm not going to go too far into depth right now because, like I said, I do have that review of this already. I bought this on Amazon. It was pretty cheap. I'm not a bassist, but I just wanted to be able to track bass for my tracks. So I bought this guy, and it turns out is an incredible bass for what I need for just demoing. It's got the jazz pickup and the P-bass pickups here with the volume knob for both of those and then the tone. If you're looking for a cheap bass to just, mess around with, I suggest the Fogiel, or Squiers make good stuff too. Now this bad boy here I've had for a long time, the PV6505. Probably never gonna get rid of this amp. It just sounds so amazing. I love the high gain from it. It's perfect for metal and rock and like basically anything. It's 120 watts and it's got 5 12AX7 pre-tubes in it with the 4 6L6 power amp tubes. This thing gets loud, very loud. They're not as expensive as when I first bought this now, but still, this is a great amp. I highly recommend it if anyone wants a high gain amp. And when I'm not using this, it's just a 2x12 cabinet. This is my Orange 8030. This guy rocks 30 watts of power with 4 12AX7 preamps. And then this has 4 EL84 power amp tubes in it. I don't get to play this too often, same with my other amp because I live in an apartment. So I usually just go through my computer, but this thing does sound amazing. It's got like a more Britishy rock sound to it. In the cabinet part here, it's got 2 Celestion V30s in it, which you can never go wrong with vintage 30s. I'll probably keep this bad boy for a long time. I got it for a good price on Facebook Marketplace, and it's gonna stay in my collection. So yeah, that's basically all my updated gear in 2024. I do have some pedals which aren't really worth checking out. They're kind of cheaper. I will probably make another video once I upgrade my pedal board a little bit, but for now it's not really worth checking out. Most of these guitars do need upgrades. I like to buy cheaper stuff and then upgrade it because I like working on guitars. Again, if you have any suggestions on any pickups or hardware that I should use, put them down in the comments. And when I start working on some of these guitars, I'll make a video on how I do it and maybe help some of you guys if you have any guitars you want to upgrade. Let me know what you think about my collection, and I'll check you guys later.